Testing to see how things go. We should be hearing some sound soon. We're going live from the Maurieo Studios in Ngaruawahia, New Zealand. We're going live at 9 o'clock. Okay. Can we hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, we have sound. That's good. All the tests are done. Just remains to take some sips of English breakfast tea. Twitter's good to go. Yep, we'll be counting down soon. This time, still haven't got a checklist, but I think I've checked everything off. Lights, camera, action. Everything seems to be as it should be. Will this be the first perfect one where we have people watching, maybe? Who knows? Who knows? 8:59 and counting. Ready for takeoff. As we just amble through my Twitter likes on my Twitter feed. Maurieo, I think, is my name on Twitter. I should have a look, really. Morris O'Neill, anyway, will find me. And we're getting close now, I'd say, very close. I should actually have a little clock or something, but we're counting down, and we will start soon. Well, there it is, 9 o'clock, and we switch over here to the Twitter side of things. So first of all, welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day, because I certainly have. A particularly marvellous day, actually. It was one of those days where I was busy. And I love it. The day just flew past. It absolutely flew past. So we were up at, well, not quite the crack of dawn, but anyway, we woke up and headed off into the workplace. Today was the day for the pōwhiri, or the traditional Maori welcome to our students, and I assumed the role of photographer for the Facebook page. I needed some photographs, so I set myself up as a photographer and fluffed around taking bits of time lapse. Howie Jones, the food forester from Vancouver Island. Boo! Hey, Howie, how's your day going? Or your night going? You told me it's must be about midnight or something over there in one of the other colonies, the colonies of Britain. Welcome. So yes, the students had the pōwhiri, or welcome, and so I fluffed around taking photographs of that for our Facebook page. And that took up most of my morning. And then, of course, there were students midnight. Yes, midnight at the Oasis. Put your camel to bed. Very good, Howie. Thank you so much for waiting up for me. I just sip away on my English breakfast tea. I don't pass it on, Howie. probably, probably, yeah, different, different herb, different effect, but yeah, it does it all for me. Keeps my whistle dry. So, yes, so that was a big part of my day. And then a number of students came in and needed help with various things. And pretty much that was the rest of my day, to be fair. I ran around and sorted out all those issues. And yeah, there we go. We're up and running. Just woke up from an hour's sleep. All right. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's voluntary. I find an hour or around about 6 hours. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's early to bed, super early to rise. Yeah, I quite often will come home from work and just have 40 minutes or an hour, sometimes a bit longer. And I find that quite invigorating. And then I, yeah, can go for another 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it takes a little bit of while to get back up to speed, I have to say, after the after a bit of a snooze. But yeah, it can be quite effective. I also find a little bit of physical exercise quite helpful too. But tonight, I thought I'll come home early. I've got a video I'm making for from one of my classes, and I thought I'll come home for that. And I thought, oh, come home early and do that. I thought I'd better put some photos up. Yes, sleep is awesome. It is. I thought, oh, I better put some photos up for the big. It was quite a big occasion, I guess, in the calendar for the students. So yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought. My photos were somewhat bigger than they were supposed to be. It took me a while to work it all out, but I've got it there and it's all done. And now I've got a video and things that I could make from it. So yeah, so that was pretty much my day. But I had intended to make this drawing video, but I never got anywhere near it. And so now I'm going live till 9:30, just for half an hour, and then I will do my social media. I've got an Instagram picture sorted. I've got a bit of a TikTok reel short organised on the rules for the smoko shed or the morning tea room. What do you guys call it in Canada? I mean, like on the construction side, or I heard you talking about logging and that the other day. If where you have your morning tea or whatever. I mean, that's called all sorts of names here, but mostly the smoko shed, or some call it the crib room, the crib, CRIB, and they have their crib rather than smoko. That's quite common in mining. In mining over here, have the crib room, but smoko shed or the tea room. I don't know, but I don't. Do you have something similar in Canada? Or imagine you would have at least somewhere where you have a break or something. Anyway, yeah, I have a whole philosophy based around smoko. As you might have guessed, I sort of believe that in the smoko room everyone's equal, and that a good boss will come and join you for a bite to eat and a bit of a chit chat and a bit of banter, and then you each go your separate ways away from there. But a lot of them, we don't see them at all. So recess, okay, yeah. Oh, I always associated recess with school. And but we didn't. Just in Americanism, but we didn't call it recess. We used to call it playtime. Playtime. So yeah, used to have playtime, which would we had morning playtime and afternoon playtime sometimes. Recess is a snack and break from work or learning. Okay, all yeah. So we don't we have smoko, morning tea, crib, and then playtime. And then, of course, lunchtime was lunchtime. That's where you had your lunch. Playtime, you would eat your play lunch. And afternoon, you just went outside for a run around and come back in, or 5 minute break or something like that. Because we used to start at 9. I guess have a morning break around 10ish, I think. Not exactly sure. And then lunchtime around 12, and then we'd go home at 3. But sometimes we'd have a 5 minute run around outside at 2 o'clock, obviously depending on the weather. But yeah, playtime, play lunch. It's funny how different things are. The same language, but quite different. So yeah, that's what my TikTok's going to be on tonight, I think. Just still working on it. And yeah, then my daily vlog. I just got I took a bit of footage going in and out today, just a bit of time lapse, the usual thing. I thought I'd go back to that. Although I do like the little bits of snips of video that I show. That sort of gives a bit better, but a different view of things. But we're working on things, trying to work to a little bit of a formula because I spit stuff out every day, so try to keep it fresh. For me, anyway, that's the narrative that's going on in my head. Other people probably say, "What's this bloody rubbish?" and move on. But anyway, I certainly enjoy myself. So I've got here the a little balloon which has got Hamilton written on it, which is the name of the town. The drone videos. Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit windy of late. Yeah, it's quite a. They are. Yeah, they're a bit of fun. I'll try to do more of them, but yeah, I get a bit limited. I've wanted to do one at work for a while, but I just thought it was a bit too windy. But we'll see. There is more to come. But here's our balloon in Hamilton. And the heading for this tweet is Hamilton's spy balloon is way too obvious. I don't know if you remember. So here in Hamilton, we have like a balloon festival, usually around June when it's nice still air in the winter air. But 2 other folks watching but not waving. Oh, okay. Oh, well, they're more than welcome to join in and comment or see what's going on. They can maybe even influence the way the conversation goes. When you say waving, how are you? Oh, are you? Oh, one of them might be me. One of them might. 2 of them might be me. Yeah. I think when I go live, it creates. Yeah, they shot it down. The American one, it's been shot down. But we have this balloon festival here. I don't know if you remember the old stoner or the old stonard, I think he's calling himself now. He was in, I think he was in Albuquerque or somewhere where they have a big balloon festival there as well, or a huge one. Yeah, but no, these are just your old hot air balloon with the basket in it. The Chinese one is, yeah, I think it's got a bit more gear on board. I think I read somewhere they said it was carrying a payload about the size of either 2 or 4 buses. So anyway, it's on its way down. Oops, what's happened there? Oh, okay. What have I done there? Oh, there we go. I see what I've done now. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. So this next one I've got here. Oh, is that? That's not coming out. There we go. So this next one, I just saw this video. I'm trying to work out whether it was intentional or unintentional. Crazies. Yeah. But if it was unintentional, it's a lot funnier than if it was intentional. That someone just lying down, do a bit of sunbathing maybe, and hello. Not quite what you planned. Anyway. So these are my, as I go through Twitter, I sit down, maybe have morning tea and there's no one to talk to, or I've got a bit of spare moment at work, I just go through and I just like the ones that catch my eyes. Oh, yes. Extremely high. Oh, this is Jordan B. Peterson. What is the first thought that enters your mind when you see this? And this is Harry Styles. I think he was from one of the boy bands or something like that. My first thought was that he's got it on backwards, but yes, yeah. But there's some interesting people around, but it might have been done for a bit of fun. Clearly, gravity was there. But I don't think I'll be. I don't think this is a fashion that I will be following particularly. I still think he's got it on backwards, but anyway, whatever. I think I posted one of his the other a while back. Oh yeah. This little one here I thought was quite funny. It caught my eye. It's been posted by Jesus Christ. I was returning, but you shot my balloon. bit of a fun take on it. And also this one here, which I found quite intriguing. One of these men was inaugurated as US president 2 years ago. The younger of the two, by 4 years, was sworn in 30 years ago. That's sort of an interesting perspective on the whole thing. Wow. And that's a bit more on the spy balloon. Department of Defense. Quite like that. Anyway, no balloons over your way. You were saying you had 120 kilometre an hour winds the other day when you were supposed to be out fishing. Whoa, that's a bit busy. A bit busy. I don't know. This here was on. This was our Google sort of logo thing. I caught him trying to robbing. You hit him with a watermelon. Is this at the market that you go to? Watermelons. Okay. Now, a few years ago now, quite a few years ago, just when I finished training college for teaching. So I went to training college for teaching, like when I was, maybe in my 30s, early 30s, and knocked him down. Okay. And I got a job with a mate of mine picking watermelons. It was a lot of fun. Picking the watermelons. He used to grow them and pick them, and he was the one that picked them because he could tell when they were ripe. He'd been doing it since he was a boy, I think. His father used to do it as well. So, and all I used to have to do was catch them. But he was telling me one of the tricks was that every now and again there's a rotten one, and they'd find that and hoist that towards you to catch, and it would have a bit of a bit of fun ending at the thing. So throwing a watermelon is at someone. Did you get the purse back? That would be did you get the purse back? We'll charge him for the watermelon. Go there. What was I saying? I think I saw the other day. They're they're a horrendous price over here at the moment. I think they said, I don't know, just $7 a kilogram. They're mostly water, I suppose. But apparently they're really, pretty expensive, as is everything at the moment. Prices have gone up. We've got an egg shortage here as well. And prices are going up with the rain and stuff like that. I don't know what effect it'll have on watermelons. It might. It could be like my mate that used to do it. He used to hire or lease a bit of land off someone for a couple of years, and then he'd grow watermelons for a year and then put it back in grass for them. So his only outgoings really were he had his own tractor and some gear and a truck. Okay. Awesome. And so he didn't have, he did all right out of it. But he said some years he'd get a real, good crop, a real bumper crop. And then other years he'd get none. I think he got wiped out by a frost one year and a flood another year and that sort of thing. So it was, could be a bit boom and bust. But he said over the years, on average, he did all right out of it. And then, some years he'd have a good crop and others not so much. Okay. Right. Just gapped it. I think that might have been the best all round. You should make a little video about your watermelon story. Might be able to market it as a over here they have fog cannons or something in the dairies to stop people stealing stuff. Now this is some new mannequins that they've got. I thought that was okay. Oh wow! It sounds like a formidable family you've got there, Howie, of food food fighters, watermelons, and pineapples, maybe no. I thought this was. I don't know what I would do if I saw these guys in the shop, whether I'd buy the T-shirt or not. But certainly intriguing anyway. All right. Yes, I think I would run too if someone threw a watermelon at me. Must have been fun back in the the it was the Middle Ages or the old thing where they had these stocks in the centre of town, and people that did things that were they put them in the stocks and throw fruit at them. Oh right. oh oh nice. Oh right. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, so it's probably quite a memorable story in the scheme of things. And this is just a nice picture of a dog wagging its tail. Do you have animals, Howie? Are you a dog or cat or pet lover, or you mostly just stick with your plants and veggies? I don't think I've heard you talk about animals too much. I don't even, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I've only ever had a dog. One. Oh, we looked after a friend's dog for a while. When they went overseas. We looked after the dog. Forgotten about that for a while, and he passed on. The dog, yeah, he was. It was pretty old when he got him. It was a German Shepherd Alsatian. Yeah. uh, yes. I don't know that that's where it comes. I'm not quite sure where. I did look at. I think I've looked up where it comes from. That doesn't remind. That doesn't ring any bells. But yeah, no, yeah, the old the dog, the German Shepherd, it passed on, and our friend insisted that it be buried rather than cremated. So that was a bit of a trauma. But her father came and picked it up. Oh, two dogs, three kids, and nine grandkids. Oh, okay. Nine. Gosh, your kids are very prolific there, Howie. Nine. Yeah, I've got two. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, two dogs, countless cats, countless chickens. And that's all. Do we have? I don't think we've had a rabbit. No. No. Yeah, and then we had another dog as well after that one. That he got hit by a car as well. So not had a lot of not a lot of dogs, but one or two. Bit of fun. So I don't know if you last I did mention it one of the other times about the lady that was having the chip party, the chip tasting party, and she's got here that she was this is the results of the party. Okay. But she was actually contacted by a a TV station in Australia, and they asked her, they were going to interview her, which I thought was quite interesting. She'd posted posted the party thing that she was having on online, and yeah, that got seen and they interviewed her, which was quite interesting, I thought. Now I think this is where I finished on my last one. I started here. When you steal in jolly old England back in the day, you got a rope around your neck and children danced around singing Kick the Bucket. So this is where Kick the Bucket came from. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. And then eventually what? Okay. I might have a bit of a deep dive on that and we'll see what we can come up with. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I never, as they say. Well, I never. Okay, so I'm just going to go home and see if there's anything interesting up here. Hopefully, nothing too. I was just going to get a picture for my. Nothing too. Okay, what's that all about? Okay, I think I'll just go back to my to there and to there and just put my balloon where I started. So I'll start where I finished because it's just coming up 9:30. So I've half an hour's my thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna oh, right. Oh, there's just this one little final little statement there, which I read earlier today, and I thought that was quite funny. Every person that freaks out about technology growing sentient and threatening our existence is drastically underestimating the enthusiasm for the possibility that one day technology might actually pair your Spotify account with your car stereo. So, yeah, there you go. The bucket was moved from kicks, and your neck got a little sore as you slowly strangled to death. Okay. Oh, well. Well, they wouldn't be stealing anything again after that sort of thing. All good, Howie. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah, we'll. I'm sure we will see you again. Bloody marvelous. Yes, I know it is. I tell you, technology has let me down more times than I care to remember. And this little live is no exception. Every time, I think tonight's my first almost perfect run. Almost perfect. I think there's still a few areas, but just when you think you've got it all sorted, something new and different will happen to to screw it up for you. So there we go. All good. Cheers. Thanks, Howie. That'll do. Bloody marvelous.